In 1989, destitute and a slave to addiction, Joe Roberts vowed that if he ever got off the street, he would do something to pay it forward.
But that life experience gave me a great asset because I understand why people get stuck and why they underperform.
Joe will walk you through his incredible journey.
The reason why this is important is that I asked for help.
From Skid Row to CEO.
I made a promise. I went back to school and graduated and became very successful in business.
Joe calls it getting off the bench.
I promise I will make the absolute most of this opportunity.
And I took responsibility in my life. I got up off that bench and I took a few steps forward.
He will share the commitment that turned his life around.
And we live in an effort-based world, and the way I went, from where I was to who I am today is finding the things that I was passionate about.
Weave through the keynote presentation is Joe's inspirational journey across Canada. The push for change motivated hundreds of thousands of Canadians to help end youth homelessness. When developing presentations, Joe draws from his experiences, whether it's his personal transformation from the streets, his successful business career, the walk across Canada, or charitable work. Joe has no shortage of authentic content that can be tailored to connect with your specific audience, from Skid Row to CEO.
It's absolutely amazing what we can do when we're driven by purpose.
Joe was honored with the Senate of Canada 150 Medallion and one of Shaw's 50 Outstanding Canadians.
I am a community investment gone correct. And that's why I'm fascinated by leadership, the power that each one of us has to unlock another person's potential.
The journey is presented with sensitivity, vulnerability, and humor.
He says, "You're allergic to alcohol. My goodness, what kind of reaction do you have when you drink?" I said, I break out in handcuffs.
Joe, you're a great guy, and you're a great Canadian, and I know you're helping all the kids, and God love you.
Let Joe Roberts lead your next keynote presentation.
I have to enter into that place that it's possible for them to change their behavior.
Joe will speak from his unique perspective.
People say, Joe, how did you go from Skid Row to CEO? I found the thing that kept me hungry.
The purpose? To inspire.
If I can do it, anyone can do it. Imagine, just for a moment, what would happen if every single person woke up to their possibility and began taking steps towards their opus work. We could change the world.
And motivate.
The greatest tragedy of life is not that it ends too soon, it's that we wait too long to begin it. Not just seeing what is, but what could be.
Let Joe Roberts lead your next keynote presentation.
I could do anything that I want in the world today, but I choose to do this because I believe that there's more to each and every one of us than we can see. And all we have to do to discover that is to get off that bench and take some steps.